So this "you did what" section is a mistake that I made. First, let's back up and kind of talk about where my mistake happened, and it happened from hearing advice from at this point it was the talking heads on CNBC. Jim Cramer always says this saying: "Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered." So what does this mean? Again, if you just learning about this stuff, a bull is someone who's um, uh, long or optimistic that the economy or stock is going to go up. A bear is someone who's pessimistic, that thinks it's going to go down. And what he's saying is that pigs are people who are greedy, and they get slaughtered because their greed takes over and they lose sight of what they're trying to do with this investment opportunity. Really quick aside, it all comes from I think they used to have bears and bull fights in the 1800s or something like that, and a bear strikes down and a bull goes up when they strike. So that's where the origin comes from. But yeah, this is one of those things where Jim Cramer and others say it, and it sounds smart, but I think the case study of this is here I am trying to teach and trying to help, but the lesson is not to listen to all these people, and to make up your own mind, and that's the thing that I hope you do. So I made a mistake. Let's talk about the mistake, and I'll never do something similar again. And maybe that is a mistake. I don't know, but I learned from it, and that is selling Microsoft. So I bought Microsoft in 2018 for like $80. Um, this was 2018. I mean, the new CEO took over I think 2014, and they were getting big into the cloud, and kept on going up and up. It was a great investment. My wife and I had a friend who worked for Microsoft. His name was Kiki, and I remember always getting Enrique, or we called him Kiki, and I remember getting the dividend and being like, saying, "Kiki, what did I say? Kiki, pay me. Kiki, pay me." And my wife would be like, "What are you saying? Who peed? Where? What?" And I would say, "No, Kiki paid me." Um, so it was a great investment, but for whatever reason, Jim Cramer's saying "bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered" echoed in my head, and I said, "Wow, I received such a tremendous capital gain right away. Am I a pig? Am I getting greedy?" Um, so I did the unthinkable, and I sold it. I think it was at the 130 level. Right now, it's over 400. Um, and yeah, let's look at the chart right now. I mean, I lost out on a tremendous upswing. This was 2019. Of course, it went down with COVID, but no one saw that coming. You know what? Maybe that saying takes part in a somewhat speculative stock that you go, "Wow, look at this! I didn't expect it to go up so high," and maybe I'm going to get greedy and think it's going to go higher. But something like Microsoft, that's a real giant component of the economy. I was a little silly or just not right. I was wrong in selling all of it away. I made a nice little profit. I thought I was smart, but the smart thing would have been to hold on to it. And Microsoft is another of those companies like Apple or Nvidia at the time now, where you just hold it. It's just part of your estate. You could pass that down. You could donate shares. You can give that away when and keep it in your family like forever. So the it's a tough lesson to articulate. I feel like an economist, where you say on one hand that's a smart thing to do, sell it off once you made a nice piece, and the other hand is saying, don't. But I don't know. I think if I had to just give you what my lesson is, or words of advice is, don't listen to people. Don't let sayings get stuck in your head, and just do what you think is right. Have fun with this. This is, Uh, if I did the same thing with a Carvana or a different type stock, maybe I would have dodged the bullet and had a nice return, and the saying, was right. But it didn't work out for me on that one. Ignore sayings on stocks. Sayings go for other things, not your investments, not things that you believe in, and don't feel obligated to act one way, especially if someone on TV is saying something, or on YouTube like me. Here we go. Being wrong is part of being alive and being human, and just learning from those mistakes and not repeating them is one of the best things you could do, from that experience. So that was mine. Selling Microsoft at $130. Here's the chart, and I keep on buying into it now, which is probably a little bit of a mistake because of this nostalgia and being like, oh, I want to get back into that. But yeah, don't feel pressured by anything, especially someone on YouTube or to CNBC tell you to. All right, that's the episode. Please subscribe, like, and comment any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in a future episode. Log on to finance.com to learn more, and let's have fun with finance.